According to Norse belief, Thor would battle nature's evil ogres until the end of time. Then, one final epic clash would unfold between the forces of order and chaos. It would be called Ragnarok, the Viking Armageddon. As Ragnarok's apocalyptic events unfold, the entire Earth will erupt in tremors. The sun will darken, and a bitter winter will grip the Earth for 3 full years.
Not only will, fire begin to consume everything, but mountains will begin to fall into the sea. There will be great earthquakes and terrible floods.
Ragnarok paints a grim picture of mankind's final fate. But it isn't entirely unique, and there is one ancient text that predicts an eerily similar end of days: the Bible's book of Revelation.
The similarities between Revelations and Ragnarok are in the area of weather phenomena and monsters rising from the deeps and from the sky, and the destruction of physical world, and the bringing together of all the people who've ever existed, bringing their souls together and judging them.
Ragnarok, the final chapter in Norse mythology. It is the ultimate clash between order and chaos.
Ragnarok is the great battle between the giants and the gods, and really all the bad guys and all the good guys.
Everything is brought into disarray. Everything is brought into chaos. And every god meets his antithesis in his opposite. It is a cataclysmic battle. Everything that would be normative in the world will be turned upside down.
According to the myth, when Ragnarok unfolds, the world as we know it will come to a terrifying end. All the gods, giants, and most of mankind will die along with Thor.
In the aftermath of this, the only thing that survives is the world tree. And within it, a man and a woman have hidden. The grass grows again, and they meet on the plain where Asgard had been, and they set about creating a new cosmos.
A Viking Adam and Eve. Strangely, the end of Norse myth bears a striking resemblance to the beginning of the Bible. But this is more than a coincidence. To help sway Europe's pagans, Christian missionaries made Norse mythology a prequel to the Old Testament. The Norse gods die, and Adam and Eve are born.
We can see Ragnarok as looking at the end of the pagan world, and obviously after this great devastating and destructive event, then a new world can come and Christianity will arrive.
So even though this is the doom of the gods, they kind of wipe the slate clean. Now there's a fresh start in a paradisical world, and in this beautiful world there's a chance to start afresh and to do things properly and to be good. This was a way that you could get the Old Norse as the backstory and get it to mesh with the Christian idea that there was an Adam and Eve and a beginning and so forth.
As Christianity consumed the Norse world, the followers of Thor went underground for good.
The cult of Thor seemed to fade as the Christian conversion of the North began to really take hold. The conversion itself took centuries to really fully penetrate to everyday custom and belief. So it was a slow sunset for Thor's religion.
Centuries after the Christian conversion, Thor's legacy quietly lives on. The 5th day of the week, Thursday, is named after him. It is Thor's Day, and he endures in popular culture as a comic book and movie hero. But centuries ago, Thor was far more than a footnote from a lost religion. He was the divine protector of the world's most terrifying warriors.